Alright, so we are going to make our way out here, and this is going to be, I don't know if this was the right thing to do, but the first place we're going to go is actually going to be right back, kind of by where we were. It's going to be right through this door here, and this is going to be the spot where Samus was just at with that missile expansion that she just collected. I kind of wanted to leave this one for a separate video, but I kind of wanted to get the other ones in the previous video because that video was kind of short. So I put those two missile expos together with the stuff from Magmore Caverns, and I'm going to have this one be its own because this one is actually a little longer. Phendrana Drift has a lot of stuff that we're going to need to get. So this is the first one, and we're just going to make our way up to the front here. We remember this, the statue's hands were frozen in place. Now we have the plasma beam, which is able to melt frozen stuff, and we're going to see that as kind of a recurring theme in this episode here. This statue unfortunately does not take us bowling, but it does have a little lever that we can push down and bust open that passage. And that is an artifact. This is the artifact of Sun. So that's nice. We got that. Now, we are not going to proceed through the rest of this because there isn't really anything that we need that direction. So we're just going to go right on back down. And proceed out back into the main plaza. So once we get out here, ooh, nice jump, Samus. So once we get out here, we're actually going to be headed to the other place that we can get to. We're of course going to be very careful not to disturb these baby She-Ras. These guys, though, they're kind of jerks, so I don't mind killing them. She-Gots are actually very big jerks. There's going to be a couple of She-Gots that we're going to have to interact with at various points in this episode, so we're not excited about that, but I suppose that's part of it. Here's one now. Alright, so there's actually two missile expansions in this room. The first one is over here behind this ice that, again, we need the plasma beam to melt. And then the other one is going to be up on here. We're going to try and do this carefully here. What a jerk. Like, this is one of those situations where, like, he definitely is not more scared of us than we are of him. We're just trying to nicely go through. So anyway, out these spider ball tracks is the other missile expo in this room. So that's alright. Clear the way a little bit for us here. And then we're gonna go out through here. Awesome, awesome. So, you know, we got some sentry drones. You know, obviously those guys they're a harasser enemy, but it's not anything we can't deal with. These guys are especially kind of low grade. Certainly not like that cloaked one that we had earlier. That guy he meant some business. We had to wave bust him up. So now, we're going to make our way up to this door here. And we're going to jump over these poor She-Gots. And we're going to ignore this guy too. And we're going to make our way over through this room. This is going to take us to Phendrana Canyon. This is, if you remember, where we got the boost ball. And I am a little bit embarrassed about this one. This is a little bit of a... We wouldn't have needed to do this if I would have been able to rein in my excitement about getting the boost ball, because there is something I forgot to collect in here, which is the last Chozo lore. Right back here. Alright? So this is the very last Chozo lore in the entire game. And we can take a look at that. Confirm that we got them all. And sometime in the future, maybe I'll put a video out where I like read through all of those. I don't like the sound of my voice when I read, but for you guys, I can do it, and might be a fun video. I won't do it right now because we got some more action going on. So this one is going to be kind of a challenge. We are going to try to save this guy's life. Save the animals, as they say. But he's going to make that a very difficult challenge for us by doing stuff like that. So fortunately he was not able to knock us off. This is where we need to go. Oh, did we miss? Yeah, this sheet of ice here, we can bust through again with the plasma, and there's a power bomb expansion down here. And look at him trying to harass us over. Oh geez. Ay ay ay. Alright, he was able to successfully knock us off that platform. We'll give him one more chance. Hey! Okay, we gave him one more chance. Now it's time for this guy to experience our new weapons. So just like before, he's a little bit vulnerable in the back, but due to the fire-based weapons that Samus possesses now, well, let's just say he is a little bit easier to placate when you do hit him in his weak spot. So now we just are going to take a nice, calm, relaxed, and harassment-free journey through this chamber. And, okay, well, the harassment-filled journey through that chamber would have been maybe a better description. So here's some space pirates. I do hate to have a conflict with the pirates, but these guys, I suppose it is hypothetically possible to get back up here without claiming their pirate lives, but goodness me, they are not in the business of making that one easy. And up to the center here. Alright, so this is our next spot that we're going to be headed. This is, if we remember, where we fought the Thardis. And, you know, they got a couple security drones, of course. Don't mind that. They did lock the doors, so we are going to have to take them out. Otherwise, we would have for sure ignored those guys. But anyway, we're just going to take a nice little trip over here. And if we remembered from our fight with Thardis, they had these grappling hook things on there. And unfortunately, we were not empowered to use those hooks at the time that we were in that fight, but now we are. So we're going to do exactly that. And maybe if we're lucky, we can do it without waking up this Sheegoth. You know, it would really bring some joy to me if I didn't have to take another innocent Sheegoth life, which, you know, who knows? Those guys are maybe the thing that is holding this whole ecosystem together. Although, as I recall, the extinction of the poor Ice Shriek Bat was certainly brought along by those Sheegoths moving into that spot, so alright. So we're just gonna nice, relaxing grappling hook journey into this pipe here. And not getting knocked off. And there it is. That is the select spell that we collected from this pipe. Alright, excellent. So just a couple more to go here. It perhaps would have been easier to, oops. Don't worry, buddy. We aren't going to try and attack you. That's not what we're here to do. You can, of course, proceed out through the other door, but this is actually the door that we're going to want to go through. This is actually the closest place to our next spot that we're going to be visiting. So, of course, that's going to mean another hit from our delightful friends, the security drones, who are going to be trying to shoot Samus, but Samus, of course, very positive individual. She's not about that. The Space Pirates, of course, well, alright, we killed them once and they came back. We're going to try not to kill them this time. We're just going to relaxing trip to the spa and the save station. Lock this progress in.